Back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you guys to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get this video over 40 likes. And here we are with Mullen stock, Mullen Automotive. We have a lot to discuss. This is probably one of the most important videos in the last several days that I've made, because we've broken through every single support and we're reaching a crucial level, and we need to talk about it in today's video. But while Mullen stock today was going lower, it was not the only stock going lower. Tesla was also going lower, and our Tesla bot since 9:06 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward into the bell and after the bell, there was a continuation of weakness. The outflows dominated and put options went up 200% plus within minutes to hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, getting connected to our 42 vision indicator, our SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities in either direction. And this is my opinion and perspective alone, not financial advice. Volatility is here to stay, and to have a clarity and edge over the charts makes all the difference, right? It doesn't have to be 42 vision. But if you find value in what we share here and you want to become part of a growing community of investors using these resources to maximize within the volatility, once again, check out that link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators and our inflow versus outflow. So Mullen stock here, consistent downtrend, and we just continue to hit dip areas, right? Every time it tries, it rejects and keeps on falling. We have to discuss what support level is next, because we've broken through every single one that we've talked about since way up here in the 50s when it was in this channel, and it kept rejecting the resistance near 60 cents. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see popping up here on the screen, these are some of the home runs I've managed to find this week alone. And while it's not guaranteed to be this way every single time, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord and become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of the game jumps at 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% plus, but one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was BEAT. It was up 20% plus within just a few minutes after the bell, and it went much higher than that, right? We caught this one in the pre-market under a bull indicator. Inflows were picking up. They continued to stay above the midpoint, and they switched from red to green with strength into the bell, and the continuation of strength on 42 vision all the way up to give to a highest point of 30% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So here we are with Mullen stock, Mullen Automotive Inc. And as I stated earlier, it broke out of this channel. Once it broke through 52 cents, I stated it could go a lot lower. We needed to watch 45 cents. And if 45 cents got broken through, the next support was 35 cents. And here we are fighting at the 36-35 cent area. And we need to talk about what to watch moving forward and how much lower could this go. I mean, a lot of people are stating that the short interest keeps rising and shorts are just continuing to put pressure. Or is this all a fake out? Or is this just following the overall market trend? That's what we're going to look at together here. So I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. And slots are now open for those interested. Once again, the link is down below in the description. So here we are with Mullen stock under a bear indicator since September 16th in the pre-market, way up here at 54 cents. As it got closer to 52, it tried to hold itself up there, broke through it on that date, and then it continued to go lower. 45 cents was the next area of support. Did it again here, the same exact reaction, trying to hold itself up, fell below it, and then we talked about how 40 cents could be used as a midpoint, but the most important support level is down here at 35 cents. If this gets broken through, as I've shared in previous videos, this could continue to go lower, and we need to talk about other supports. And the outflows have dominated on the 30-minute as well, and in the volatility we've seen it. We're going to zoom in just a moment, but Mullen stock is not the only stock falling in the market. While Mullen stock has started to fall since way back here on September 8th, right? It started to fall with the information coming out in the news of the Mullen Automotive stake, which the purpose is for it to add value and growth to the company in the long run. And then on top of that, the most recent bid that Mullen did is on the electric last mile services company that's bankrupt. And when you do the math, 148 million stake into Mullen Motors, and then 92 million, almost 100 million into a bankrupt company. Yes, I understand they're trying to put this all together to create a growth story for Mullen stock, but that's almost the total market cap or more than these values where Mullen stock sits right now. So it's creating not a great risk appetite to investors, in my opinion, and then shareholders are probably getting shaken out. Or on top of that, you have the shorts just taking advantage of this news and trying to just re-short it. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. What you think, are the shorts just putting more shorts on top of it, or people are actually getting shaken out by this news, whether it's large investors, small investors. But when you do the math, I mean, it is a huge risk, and it's also a bankrupt company, and then the other company is just a 60% stake. It's not even the full amount. Yet Mullen stock alone was worth more than both of these together, and now both of these together is worth more than Mullen stock. That is a whopping $250 million, right? And that's a total that's already above, at these current levels, than Mullen stock's valuation or close to it. Now, one of the things that is very important is that their cash on hand was at the highest point ever back here when it used to squeeze, and it was going from 70 cents all the way up to 175. That was great news, right? But all of a sudden now their cash on hand is worth nothing because they're taking risk bigger than what they have cash on hand and what their valuation even stands at. And that is why all of this is going on, in my opinion. And shorts are taking the opportunity on it, right? It's not just the stock falling alone. The shorts are probably putting pressure as well. But this is important to understand why this is all happening so fast. Now, I want you guys to understand that Mullen stock in the EV sector, being part of that, is getting affected indirectly. If you search up any EV stock, right? Tesla, NIO, Lucid, Rivian, any one of them, think any of them that you want to search up. Most of them, when you zoom out, they're in a downward trend, guys. I mean, we can just click Tesla here, and if you zoom out, it's in a downward trend. I mean, its peak was up here at 381. Yeah, it came down to 207. Then it came back up, and right now it is in a sideways action, but recently it's falling. So when Tesla falls, if Mullen stock was in a downtrend already, Tesla falling today makes it even more impactful, in my opinion, to other stocks in the same sector. So let me show you guys here Lucid, just so you could see anything random, right? Any of these top stocks you can think of in a downtrend, right? And zoom out in a downtrend. So this isn't just Mullen stock in the pressure, but there's other catalysts that have made Mullen stock reach these levels, and it's so important to understand it. Now, the risk is huge, guys. This is a very speculative stock. I've shared my opinion on it before, and everything that I share is not financial advice. We're going to break down the charts here, but this stock is under $1, and one of the most important levels to break through is way back up here where it rejected on the day of the Mullen Automotive information, which is 78 cents, and most importantly, $1 before the NASDAQ comes after them and tells them that they need to comply, right? So here we are on the 30-minute. Outflows are dominating. That bear indicator continues to dominate over the chart. And when you zoom into the 15-minute within the volatility, it's been under a bear indicator since September 20th. And that moment that those outflows crossed, it's been putting pressure to the downside. Outflows continue to dominate, and we continue to hit dip areas, right? So one of the main things I'm watching here is for this to stay above 35 cents. If it breaks through it on a tight spot, I'm going to be watching 30 cents. And below that, the most significant support level now is 25 to 20 cents. We need to see. I don't think it's going to go that far down, but if it does, we need to watch those levels, and they're critical, because once we go below that, I mean, it's almost like there's no floor, which in my opinion, these prices already are insane, and that's just going to be even more insane to think of. I mean, shorts making things go down below 20 cents, almost towards 10 cents or even below that. That is just, I mean, when are they going to close their positions? They don't make much more money once it gets to those points. I mean, they've already shorted it all the way down. So, I mean, this is very interesting levels in my opinion, and it's something to watch very carefully. 35 cents is going to be critical. And if you zoom into the 5-minute or even the 3-minute, you could see all the volatility here. But specifically the 5-minute, every single time it's broken through the inflows, they've been very weak. You can see the moves, but 4 or 5 cent moves, which is almost 10% to be honest at these levels. But quickly after, those outflows come back and they start dominating. And today, it actually reached it one time over the midpoint. It was very weak, and then the outflows have dominated all day. And that bear indicator popped up right before the bell. So I'm going to continue to watch the 5-minute, the 15-minute, and specifically the 30-minute if we can get those inflows going to cross back up. And same thing on the 15-minute, because right now it is red and below the midpoint, and we need these bear indicators to get canceled out by bull indicators in the process. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. I hope this video was informative, because I did talk about a lot of other things. The charts matter, but the information to why the charts are moving this way is also important. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.